Hey guys, let's solve another geometric problem in this video. Yeah, I'll read the problem for you. The figure, that is the one that you see on the screen, right? Yeah, that's the one it is talking about. The figure is made up of a big semicircle of radius 30 centimeter. Two circles and three semicircles of equal radius are drawn in the big semicircle. Yeah, as you can see. Now there are two questions. What is the radius of the circle, the small circle that you see inside? Yeah, we need to find the radius for that one. And the second question is, what is the area of the shaded parts? Take pi equals to 3.14. Yeah, round your answer correct to one decimal place. Yeah, so that's what we are going to solve. Yeah, so before we solve this problem, let's understand the the figure that is given. Yeah, right, you see here this big semicircle, right? This is the big semicircle the problem is talking about, and inside you can see 1, 2, and then these are all three semicircle but smaller ones, right? So these are the small circles and the small semicircles, right? See, the problem is saying that the big semicircle that covers all these small circles inside, the radius of the big semicircle is 30 centimeters, right? Now for the small circle's radius in that case will be, you see here 1, and then this is this small circle covers the diameter of this small circle covers till here, and there is a radius of the small circle, right? So you see here, see the diameter of any circle is twice the radius, right? That we know. Now in this case, see the radius of the big circle, that is from here to here, is of 3 times the radius of the small circle, right? See, from here to here 1, and then from here to here it is 2 times radius. So 3 times the small circle's radius is added up together, right, is what making the big circle's radius. Yeah. So let's using this understanding, now let's find the answer for the first question, which is what is the radius for the small circle. Yeah, and then we will continue with the next question. Yeah, right. To find the answer for the first question, first question, right? See, the radius of big semicircle is 30 centimeter, right? Which is equal to 3 times radius of small circle, right? That's what we just saw, right? So which means 3 times the small radius, right? Small radius equals to 30 centimeter. Now what is one radius in that case? 30 divided by 3, which is 10 centimeter. So that is the answer 1. Answer 1 is 10 centimeter, right? Yeah. Now for the second question, let's understand a little more on the figure. Yeah. Right. So now to find the answer for the second question, which is asking us to find the area for the shaded part, right? See, to find the area for the shaded part, let's see what is shaded. You see here a small semicircle is shaded, and then when the small circles are positioned inside the big semicircle, right, it is having gaps in between, right? See here 1 gap, and then this one is 2, and then this one is 3, right? 3 times it is having some gaps. Out of these 3, 1 gap is completely shaded, right? So now to find the area of the shaded part, let's plan it how we are going to do it. See, from the big semicircle, if you subtract the area of these 2 small circles and these 3 semicircles, you will find the area for all these 3 gaps, right? Yeah. And then whatever you get, after subtracting whatever you get, if you divide that by 3, then you will find the area for 1 gap, right? Because only 1 gap is shaded here. So you will find the area for 1 gap. And then you just need to add what? This small circle's area again with that gaps area, right? That is what it is shaded. Got it? Right? Okay. So now let's see how we are going to solve step by step to find the area for the shaded part. Yeah? Right. For the question 2, let's find the big semicircle's area, right? Which is 1 by 2. Half, right? Semicircle is half, right? 1 by 2 pi times the radius for the big semicircle is what? 30, right? Pi r square, so 30 times 30, right? Then now if you cancel it, 1 times 2 is 2, this one is 15 times 2 is 30. Now 15 times 30 is, right, let's multiply, put the 0, 3 times 5 is 15, 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, 4. So 450 pi, right? So because the pi's value we have not replaced yet, we will replace at the end, yeah? Now let's find the area for all the small semicircles. There are 2 small circles and then 3 small semicircles, right? See, 2 semicircles will add up to what? 1 circle already, right? So it has how many small circles? 3.5 small circles, right? You got it, right? See, there are 3 small semicircles. So if you add 2 semicircles, it will make 1 complete circle. And there are already 2 small circles, right? And then it will leave another half small circle, which is what? 3.5 small circle, right? Yeah. So the area for the small circles area equals to 3.5, right? 3.5. Small semicircles area is 1 by 2 times pi times 10 times 10, right? Yeah. Now let's convert this to a improper fraction. What it will become? 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 7. 7 by 2 times pi times 10 times 10, right? Yeah. See, now you can cancel. 1 times 2 is 2. This one is 5 times 2 is 10, right? Now if you multiply 7 times 5 is 35 times 10 is 350, right? 350 pi, right? 350 pi. Now the area for 3 gaps, right? 3 gaps, that's what we saw. 3 gaps is 450 pi minus 350 pi, which is equals to 100 pi, right? Now in that case, what is the area for 1 gap? 1 gap in that case is equals to 100 pi divided by 3, right? Yeah. Let's not simplify here because we are going to find the area for another small semicircle which is shaded, right? That's what we saw, right? Okay. So the area for 1 small semicircle is equals to 1 by 2 times pi times 10 times 10, right? Which will be 1 times 2 is 2, here it is 5, so 50 pi, right? Yeah. So now the area, shaded area is equals to 1 gap plus 1 small semicircle, right? So we know the area for the gap already, so which is equals to 100 pi by 3 plus, again this one is 50, small semicircles area is 50 pi, right? Now if you simplify here, right, we have to add them together. We take LCM for these two, right? We have to take 3 as a common one, so 300 pi, right? So here it is 1, so to make it 3 we have to multiply by 3, and then this one also we have to multiply by 3, so this becomes 150 pi, right, which is equals to 250 pi by 3, right? Now we can replace, we can substitute the value for the pi, which is 250 times 3.14 divided by 3. Now let's multiply these two first. Let's multiply. Yeah, I'll just erase it here. 250 and then 314. We will use the decimal point later. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 10, right? 10. Then 1 times 250 is 250. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. And then 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 7, right? Now let's add them together. 0. Then here it is 0. 5 plus 2 7 plus 1 8, and then 7. So then we have to put the decimal points, 2 decimal points, right? So let's put it here. So the answer is 785 here. 785 divided by 3. Right? So if you simplify this one, we get this one. Now let's simplify further, dividing it by 3. See, the answer is we need to use only one decimal points, right? So let's simplify and see how much we get. Yeah. So 1 times 3 is 3. Here 2 times 3 is 6, and then 1 is the remainder. In 18, 6 times 3 is 18. Then in the 5, 1 times 3 is 3, and then 2 is the remainder. In 20, 6 times 3 is 18, and then remainder is 2, and then it will just go on 6 6 6, right? It will just continue to go on 6 6 6 6 like that. So we need to round the answer to one decimal point. You see here the second digit is 6, which is more than 5. So if it is more than 5, we can add 1 to the previous digit and then just remove all the other things. So in that case, the answer will be 261.7 centimeter square, right? Answer is equals to, this is the answer, right? Easy, guys? Yeah? Right, okay. So it's very easy. You just need to understand how this semicircle and the small circles put together and where it is shaded. Make the plan and then just follow the steps. You will get the answer. Easy one. But if you still have any questions, what do? Leave your comments in the comment box of this video. I will address it in the next problem. Yeah. Thanks.